and then we will return, and everything will be
notice.
And then everything will be fine. Hopefully, nothing weird happens while we're gone.
Right, but this time it wasn't our fault. Next time it probably will be our fault.
Yes. However, most of my readings on bardic tales of similar events like this is everything will momentarily get quite weird, followed by everything getting restored in a ray of light.
Yep.
Right. He puts the sword back, and you kind of don't feel like you could fight 1,000 battles and come out on top. You're like, I could do like 100, and then
Maybe like 99.
I could do 101, I think.
Maybe
Between
one.
the two of us will even out.
Maybe one restrained kindergartner.
In a couple of years, you'll get the chance.
He's been sitting here very, very quietly for a while, and he finally says, if you're down someone, Your Majesty, yes. I understand we have more things to talk about, but I wish to discuss some matters with the Sentinels in private, if you wouldn't mind. Of course, you are dismissed, Salic. Thank you. And Salic turns and says, "Come with me." And he leads you off into just a side room where it's closed. He kind of does a quick look around and leans in. I know about the other worlds. And if you're going to go, you're going to want to have someone who understands the stuff. I'm needed here. I can't explain why right now, but trust that I have to be here.
Okay.
Yes.
You're going to point us to who then?
Bear with me. I picked up an apprentice a while ago.
Yes.
Is it a bear with you?
Is your apprentice a bear?
A Tabaxi.
Must be quite the smart bear.
I was close.
You know that Tabaxi kill Aarakocra, right? For sport, on occasion.
You're lying.
It's just like cats and birds.
You are telling a vicious
I realize that,
untruth.
yes.
And I really boned.
He's quite adept with magic. But more so...
He's a what now?
Adept at magic.
But more so with a blade.
Mm.
Whereas I'm more adept with magic, less so with a blade. He's more adept with a blade.
I don't know that we
less
need
so with
another
magic.
person who's more adept with a blade and magic.
I mean, we could, I disagree with Vernon. I think it'd be wonderful to have another magic sword person with a delightful tail.
Here, thank you.
We just need all the tails we can get, Vernon.
I tell tales.
He has an interesting tale.
The Tale of Tales. That's what the book should be called, Arranis.
I'll
Literally,
use that as the working. I'll use as the working title.
No, I get it. Because he has.
That's what your story
That's a
about.
bad way of saying no.
It's Kyle's new character. It's a Tabaxi, which are cat people.
Meow, pra, pra.
Yeah.
Talks
see?
like that. He just walks up. He's like, "Yow."
I totally did.
John Fluff.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's see him then.
Yes. I'll go fetch him. Shall I? That be the right.
Aera's like preemptively fluffing her feathers.
And Salic wanders off, and then about 5 minutes later comes back with Tabaxi in tow.
During that time, I'm gonna be like, Aera, if you don't trust this person, say the word. Say the word. I'll run them through.
I was fine until Arranis said that.
So
I was
around the
really
corner,
fine, honestly.
from around the
I got you
corner,
back. I got you back.
you see around the corner. First, you hear a little click, of claws on the marble, and then kind of little nose peeking around the corner.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, my name is Mavarax Xavier Hadar VII, the Pure and Prince of Corin.
And you hear he screams as soon as he sees you.
I'm sorry. Am I too large for this small animal?
Lizard man. Lizard man.
Dragonborn.
Lizard man.
You understand that you are a cat man.
Yes.
I suddenly feel
You're-
outnumbered.
You people, you killed me. You killed my village. You chased me out of the desert before Master found River. Before
How
Master
long
found
ago
River.
was this?
Master found Wind River.
River.
Your river.
River.
Your river.
That's not going to be
This
confusing
isn't
at all.
confusing at all.
Huh?
Hey, Vernon, we're getting along.
Oh, look at it, twinsies. Oh, bless.
How long has River been with Master? Master?
Quite good amount of time. Few years now, I think.
But Dragonborn. Dragonborn killed River's tribe
Are
not
you
long ago.
are you from Corin?
Well, I guess now.
Did the Dragonborn shoot magic out of their hands?
No.
They did it all with swords.
No, there were spears.
Well,
And there were
mainly weapons.
arrows. And he starts listing.
Okay, I understand. I understand.
Swords and there were
I was not a part of that. I am hoping to go to Corin. I am the Prince of Corin. I'm hoping to go and overthrow my father and change the place. I want to
Hang on.
stop stuff like that.
Oh, God. Zeus, I love you. However.
You want me to persuade him? I'll persuade him. Darn it.
Oh!
I mean, his insight check would tell him that I'm telling the truth, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
River will
I am
keep his
looking-
eye on you.
I am looking to go there and change the place.
River will keep his eye on you.
So I'm guessing we don't have to worry about the big person thing then.
Remains to be seen.
All right. They've said that you are proficient with blades and magic.
Mm.
In what capacity are you?
River pulls out a long sword. He gives it a little shake, and it just gets wreathed in a green flame.
Ooh.
Oh, I miss my sunblade so much.
That is amazing.
It doesn't go out.
I fucking love this character already.
I love him. I love him.
Can I do that? No, I can't.
Let me even at and let me just step back here. Even at level 12, I kept his starting 8 wisdom.
That's beautiful.
What's
I
the
still-
what's the charisma at? 4?
I still have a 9.
13.
But it's all in adorableness.
Sure.
River can talk good, and River starts muttering things in common, deep speech, and primordial.
Oh.
I understand.
River talks to a lot of people.
I understand none of that. Did anybody else?
I got like the first and the third part of that.
But,
That's impressive.
What are your thoughts on?
It sounded like he was like, I can't believe it.
Did you get something stuck in your throat? Did you have a hairball?
speak it
That's
too.
rather accurate, though.
Was that a hairball?
Okay, well,
I don't get hairballs as a scaly creature.
right.
You get shed balls.
I think if Mavarax has his ball stuck in his throat, we need to be careful.
I would shoot my breath weapon out.
Once you go scaly, you'll be back daily.
Talking to Salic now. Master, will River be traveling with them?
Yes. Yes, you will.
Right, sorry, an Aera.
River.
Nice to meet you, River.
Once again, I am Sir Mavarax Xavier Hadar the Seventh, the pure Prince of Corydon. It's beautiful to meet you.
He's not that bad.
Um,
We're gonna adventure a lot of things together, young kitten.
River.
Kitten.
How old are you, River?
River doesn't know, but River's 25.
River's older than I am. Good
River's
Lord.
older than I am.
Oh god, River's the oldest one here.
River's twice as old as I am.
Oh no, I'm 25 now too, technically speaking.
I am.
No.
I am 34.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
time passed normally for us.
Ah, so
Yeah,
I'm still
I'm
21.
pretty sure.
Yeah, time passed normally for you guys.
Wait, am I the oldest one here?
Probably.
I am 34 years old.
I am
Yeah, you're ancient.
13.
Well, I mean, that's only because our dwarf isn't here.
Yeah.
Well, River,
so-
it is-
River. New friends. New friends. New friends. New
Yeah,
friends.
new
Like,
friends.
River's keeping his rock, but River will share.
You got a river rock.
oh, you've got a rock.
River passes out 1,000 gold to everybody.
Oh, good.
River doesn't want to go. And then, with a poof and a smell of brimstone, River dimension doors back to his room.
What?
Why
Where'd
did
he go?
he give us so much?
We're going to have communication issues.
We
I
have been
think.
gifted by the gold fairy who appeared in front of us as a
And now-
rather scary,
Arranis.
scary
Quick!
person.
Mavericks, you have a sending stone. You have to tell Throkk about the gold fairy, or else
Throkk,
you'll
listen
money
to this.
again.
Throkk, you need to listen to this right now. We just met a cat person.
You only get 25 words.
And the only word to get
Dragon,
back is
listen closely.
Listen to
We
this
just-
right now.
what?
We just met a cat person. And he's super weird.
Is that a mad
Um,
Bay trickster god by any chance, Arranis?
He gave us stops.
Salic.
Yes, yes.
That's who's going to be accompanying us.
It doesn't sound like he's going to be accompanying us anymore.
Yes.
I want to go find him. Where's his room?
So, he doesn't seem...
Experienced?
Willing?
It doesn't sound like he wants.
Where?
I think I
Yes.
scared him a little bit because I was a person
I don't
that.
know that he's ready to fight dragons.
Yes, I mean, if he freaked out that much when he saw me, imagine if he saw a dragon.
Yeah, just like Mavarax, not to say that you're not
Handsome.
powerful and strong and all.
Oh no,
those things,
I'm terrifying.
but like I don't think that you're quite as scary as some of the dragons that we've
Absolutely not.
that we've already faced. I've only faced one of them. You
Like,
all-
warm ups.
Okay, like here's you guys, right? You're down here. This is your terrifying level. You guys are not very terrifying. Here's me, right? I'm super terrifying.
I like
I'm
to go a
up
little
here.
higher. Like maybe
but then-
maybe you're here, maybe I'm here.
But then here's the new level. Here's me. Here's the dragons. Like they're up there.
Yes.
Yeah. You know,
So-
maybe
Am I really all the way down here?
all right, maybe.
No.
So proper suggestion. Maybe I should go find him because I'm a bird and I will be less threatening.
Should I go as well?
I mean,
I think Arranis is pretty not threatening.
yeah.
I mean,
You know what? You do it.
I
you do
love
it.
you, Arranis. I super love you. You're awesome. You're not super threatening.
It is. Everyone is simply so afraid of me because of how amazing I am.
That's it. That's it. That's it. Everybody's like, man, this guy is too awesome. Like, I'm so scared.
This whole nice thing that we're trying to do has to go both ways, Aera.
Right. Hold on. Arranis,
Give me a little while, man.
I
Give
know-
me
I
a
know
little
it's-
while.
Right, we need to go. We need to make a second impression. Arranis, I know the perfect song that you can do to put River at ease.
No.
It goes, hold on. It goes like this.
No.
I haven't clicked yet, but I'm already
I know
upset.
exactly
It's
what
either
it
going to
says.
be something like "What's new, pussycat?"
No. It's gonna be soft kitty, warm kitty.
No.
little ball of fur. Oh no, it's not. Oh, well, I don't know what it is.
To put you at ease. To put you at ease. As I will cast darkness on myself. I will cast darkness on myself.
And then
walk
I will walk in behind.
Vernon,
You strike up the music.
No, hear him out.
Vernon, I've got two. I have two, and surprisingly, only two problems with this plan. The first problem is that Fortuna does not mean that we're offering him fish.
No.
Oh, great tuna.
Listen.
The second thing is that assuming that he wants tuna is a little bit racist.
No, listen, Arranis.
Literally.
Hang on. Get this. Okay, Vernon casts darkness on himself.
Yes.
Make the whole area dark. I walk behind him.
And
He
you-
can't
look-
see me. All right? No, he can't see me. And then it'll just get dark, and I'll start talking.
And then I'll shoot sacred flames out behind you.
Yes, and I'll just start talking to him. You're playing that right there. And I'll just be like, you're going to go with them. That's my friendliest voice. Sorry.
Okay.
Are you trying to terrify the child?
So, if I'm correct, the current problem he's having is that he hasn't pissed himself yet.
Yes, once he does that, then he'll definitely come with us. It'll be
All
Can
right,
I reiterate
All
my
right.
intelligence? of
Where
that?
are his quarters?
So, how about you two get started on the backdrop? Go get started on the backdrop. We're going to need it. I'm going to go with Aera for a drink.
The backdrop?
Always the drinks.
We don't need a backdrop.
Don't-
He's
don't worry.
cast
Don't
darkness.
worry.
He's not going to be
Fire.
anything.
Sacred
Alright.
flame, sacred flame, sacred flame.
So, while they're doing that, I'm going to take Aera and quickly explain that
I'll
there
tell
are no
you what.
drinks. We're going to find River.
I'll tell you what. Him
Sure,
and I
sure.
will practice, okay?
Practice?
Vernon,
All right.
Vernon,
One,
you
two,
cast
one,
the
two,
darkness.
three.
You both got this.
Darkness.
Yeah.
Picking up what Arranis is putting down, I'm going to attempt
Sacred
to
flame,
also
sacred
distract
flame.
Vernon and Mavarax so that Arranis gets enough time.
You will
So-
listen to the big dragon man.
So,
Sacred flame, sacred flame.
Rain, did you actually mean for that pun?
Huh?
Did
Oh,
you actually
Vernon.
mean for this?
I didn't actually.
That
Okay.
is
It's really good.
Because that's the first thing I saw.
that was really, really good.
This is the most sound plan we've ever come up with. You guys, I don't even care what you
And
guys
at
do.
the end of this,
Vernon,
we get
me
an
and Vernon are doing
triple
this.
advantage.
You both got this. You got this. I'm leaving
This is-
you.
This is a better idea than jiggling the door handle. All right.
No, nothing ever trumps that.
I mean, you guys pretty much trumped it with "Let's jump down the hole that the craft opened for us."
That plan was solid, I'll have you know, because I was a monk at the time.
No, not that one. Where they jumped in the trapped hole, the one they knew was a
Oh.
trap.
Different hole.
That's a better idea than when I broke the mirror as my raging barbarian.
That was
to free a couple of my friends,
and then Mike
and-
died. The
and
end.
then also freed way too many people, and then almost killed myself out of exhaustion.
So I'll have to tell that story in detail at some other time. But so I'm gonna go find
Haven't we
River
told that
with
story
Aaron.
in detail? Yes.
We have, but it needs a retelling.
Vernon and I are practicing.
And do we
Five,
find
six, seven, eight.
River's door?
Yeah,
Unless
you're able to
you
use
cat noises.
He'd be able to point you in the correct direction.
Going to quietly.
Mavarax, have you considered wearing a black robe?
He did that once. So
That's
we're
good.
gonna quietly knock on the door. River, hello.
You hear a shuffle, and then come in.
Come in slowly to appear as non-threatening as possible.
A River is there. He has a big grin on his face, and his tail is going crazy.
What are you excited about?
Nothing.
What are you excited about?
Insight check?
Question: have you taken a step into the room yet?
Yes.
I need both of you to make dexterity saves, please.
Oh crap! Oh crap! Okay.
Fuck!
Oh, Nelly.
Amazing.
Arranis dies.
And in this campaign, I
So Aera steps on. She's like,
Blade blast fireball.
Arranis falls on his butt.
I'm never going to get a dignified introduction.
Oh my god! He's on his ass.
This is the greatest introduction to a character ever.
Arranis, Wind River, Lord of something, the Mythmaker, has been brought low.
The greased is the end of
The
that.
grease. River? I think we're gonna be
Greased
good friends.
Mythmaker.
River
Greased
walks.
up
Oh
myth-make.
god, sounds like an
Greased up
Italian
myth guy.
storyteller. River walks over and just and extends his paw as after he.
I'm going to take it, and I'm going to like stand up with my own strength as much as I can, so I don't accidentally pull him down with me. And stand up. Kyle just froze.
That's a good freezing pose right there.
I'm gonna get a drink real quick.
I have to
Listen, Jesus Christ, I fucking lost that shit with that. I don't think it's actually.
Vernon and I are in fact practicing. Like darkness spell, I'm behind him.
You will go with them.
And then I think it might be good. It might be good if you like as I shoot out some of the. Oh, he left.
Aha!
Just extend out a hand, going like as a skeletal hand.
So Kyle, oh,
Okay, I'm gonna go with that.
Kyle.
Hello.
Hey.
So I was saying before it cut out on me. You get pulled up with like not a problem at all. He is very lean, but is packing on the muscle.
So, River, you're going to be joining us, right?
Yeah,
Are you happy about that?
River likes Master.
He
Master
is-
says River's training is done.
Well, you know, there comes a time for everyone to leave their masters and, leave the nest, so to speak, and go off and make their own lives and be their own persons.
Yeah.
It does suck, though. Because you miss them. Especially if they're all you've ever known. Or you lost everything that was important to you because some people from Coronin raided your city. Or your village.
Aera. Breathe.
What?
So, I get it. I get that it's hard. But, it would be really nice to have you with us. I don't know you yet, but you're clearly very proficient.
River never
whatever-
said River never said he wasn't coming with.
Oh, I know,
Alright.
but you seem very unhappy
Okay.
about it. Like you're frowning.
Yeah.
Eh.
River does what Master says.
I mean, all right.
I don't have 10 minutes. Never mind. So, River, you know that we're going to be.
Arranis.
He got your name already. He's sharp.
You know we're going to be fighting intimidating and scary creatures, right? That look like Mavarax.
We're gonna be killing dragons.
I like your enthusiasm.
All right.
All right. Okay, let's see.
So, what is it exactly that you do? Like, I know you cast spells and you have a green.
He takes out his sword and
blade. Yeah. All right.
Does that come with anything else?
Well,
who has a
casting.
weapon?
Yeah.
I have a rapier with me.
He
What
goes. He grabs your rapier and
It's sharp.
He just grabs it, mutters something. For
Oh,
the duration of the spell, you have a +1 rapier.
You just wanted to have another character that can cast magic weapon, didn't you?
I mean, my options are limited as an Eldritch Knight.
He's
Ah.
badass.
Do you wear anything to protect yourself?
You notice he's not wearing rags. He's wearing studded leather armor.
Neat.
So he's got armor. You see a shield on his bed. It's got a couple scratch marks on it. You don't know if it's from him or from something he's fought in the past.
Also, quick question. So, I've never met someone who looks quite like you before, and I don't think
Same.
you've ever met someone who looks quite like me before. And I just wanted to make sure, like, Arranis was sort of like thought we weren't going to get along, but I think we're cool. Do you think we're cool?
That was the most keyless sentence Aera has ever said.
Charisma of 10.
Huh.
Should've said
He's just
that.
giving gives Arranis a weird look, like, why would you assume that?
Are you
Man.
assuming my sportage?
Vernon and I might have a combined charisma that is higher than Aera and Arranis. So, I would argue the fact that it would have been smarter to send us in.
Yep.
I mean, technically speaking, they're not wrong.
Yep. I do have 20 charisma.
I have 18.
I have 20, and she has 10. So
13.
They're technically not wrong. However, disadvantage probably for at least one of you for reasons.
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah. and
Disadvantage to
I've got-
both of us.
I've
for
got
the
20
bit.
wisdom, which is good when you're trying to understand a person's anxieties and their reasons. for not
Hang
wanting
on,
to-
redoing my math here. Okay, yeah. No, I had enough money to give you that.
So, like you did just give us all a lot of money. Do you need any of it back? Like, we're fine with having you with us, even if you don't like give us presents all the time. All right.
Master said you guys kind of got your butts kicked and had everything taken,
did.
so
He's right. I've no shame. We got our asses handed to us.
It was a strategic withdrawal.
Ah, advancing to future victory.
Master said
Salek comes-
Master said you'd say that.
Right, yes. Well,
It's future victory.
do you
if
want to
you're-
come back out and join the party?
What's Sean?
It's an instrument. I'm glad you asked.
It's essentially somewhere in between a recorder and a clarinet.
It's a.
What do you have against my bard?
I took the Outlander. I took Outlander, and it gives me an instrument. Okay.
You don't have to use it.
Not River. Kyle.
Twang.
I took Outlander. I took Outlander.
Twang.
Hearing the familiar footprints or footfalls of his master, River runs over and like tries to look busy and is like playing his shawm out the window.
Like
If you're
Squidward.
ready,
Yo.
the king would see you now. I believe he has some things for you.
Come on.
Sweet.
River.
Come on, kitty cat.
Okay, feathers.
We're ready. Start the song.
All right, so you guys come back to Vernon, facing the other way, holding up the darkness spell, and then I'm behind him, just like this, and you see the backs of us. Vernon's shooting out,
Shit.
and I'm like,
We'll go with the lizard man.
Stales?
that's all.
Stales?
Is that what we're referring to each other as now? Is what we are? Okay, Furball.
Ooh, what am I? What am I? Do me.
Human.
Don't
No.
do him. He's a
Oh,
needy lady.
that was an accident. That was
Excuse me. I come from a long line of half elves.
See, he's a needy lady.
sorry.
So you're half right.
River's not a furball.
No, he's a cute little Kit Kat.
Don't you call me Scales.
Well, River can't remember all your whole name.
you can just call me Mav.
You can
I'll
call
call
him
you-
Seven.
I'll call you River, or you can call me Mav, or Seven, or I don't care.
But not Scales.
Let's go. I don't care.
Oh, and that one's tic tac. wait. And that one's tic tac.
Yes. This
Feathers.
Aera.
Feathers.
Tic tac.
Alright. You can call me Feathers, that's fine.
Tic tac. Okay. Okay. King. And River's just shouting, King.
I believe we
you
have
get led back into the throne room.
I do stop concentrating on the darkness spell.
My patience with River is withering.
It's rivering.
You could say it's drying up.
I was gonna say it's kind of winding down.
Yeah. I was trying not to make a pun out of it, so I was thinking of the word that had nothing to do with what.
Nice try.
Yeah,
Alas, the rest of us.
I mean,
yeah. We tend to flow back into the puns.
Oh god.
yeah. If you're a dragonborn, you could say it's.
Is it too late to call Throkk back?
I was kind of banking on it.
What?
Falling on my own sword now. I'll be back.
The king.
He has a mouth and he doesn't talk.
To the king.
I like where these jokes are going currently.
All right, so damn it. So the king greets you and
Caddy.
finishes. God damn it, people! You gotta be kidding me, right, meow?
All right, 2 years down the drain. It was a good run, guys. It was a good
And this is the
run.
final episode of the
Alright.
Clelen Adventures. Everyone fucking died at the end. And
Let's
Clelen
put
fell into
Dragon
darkness.
along.
Let's go get your bracelets.
God damn.
Yeah. So you go. The king has agreed to give you basic weapons and armor. Like you can get full plate. You can get.
Whoa!
all that stuff.
You're darn right I'm gonna get plate armor.
Let's. Let me see what I want.
No, not plat armor, plate armor. Is that breastplate?
Like full plate.
F is a good.
Full plate. That's
18.
not showing up as anything.
Okay.
Just type plate.
I get breastplate.
I'll take half plate again.
There's plate armor.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
That's it. That's just plate. Yeah.
I will deposit my split, whatever it was, the splint armor I had, into the bank of the king in exchange for my plate armor.
I'll get some half.
Remember
plate
when
again.
you guys saved up for that shit?
Yeah.
And
then
now
a
it's
cat
being
man
handed
gave you
to us for
$1,000.
free.
And then a cat
I'm not
man
buying
rained
this.
money down on
Yeah,
you.
yeah, I'm gonna go back to wearing half plate.
Ooh.
I've got my studded leather. I am as fashionable as fuck.
Unfortunately, it's not
19.
glamorous studded leather, but
Actually, the fancy clothes that I wear over it does have a glamour though.
Yeah.
They can. They're
Oh, I can't get my fucking mithril half plate back though.
not
Shields?
yet.
Do shields give you +1 or +2?
2.
+2.
So, and the Bahamut scale is a +1 shield technically, right?
Yes.
It gives you +3.
Okay.
Boom.
So my AC is wrong.
Hey, my AC is back up to 19.
Do you
Right.
have any?
Should be 21.
Alright,
Do you-
sounds good. Does anyone want to know the king's AC?
No.
25.
Arranis
Close.
does.
Yeah. What is the king's AC? Sorry, I had to be.
26.
Whew.
Really, I was one off. Wow.
Do you
How
have
did
any
that
braces of defense?
+2 armor, +2 shield, cloak of protection.
Ring of protection?
Those don't stack.
No, I know.
He probably has the defensive fighting style then to give another
Yeah.
+1 while wearing armor. Because that's what I have.
You,
Hold on, I just got like a million notes.
do you
Cloak of
have-
protection, +2 plate, +2 shield.
Hot damn.
This feat that I took very early on is no longer helping.
Hmm?
I took heavy armor master very early on to reduce non-magic bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage by 3.
Mm,
The majority
all-
of damage being done
it's all
to us is
magical now,
magic
yeah.
now.
It's
yeah,
not magic.
yeah, that's one of those that doesn't really scale up very well. That scale up.
It was great earlier when like a goblin would hit me and I would take.
Oh yeah,
damage.
I mean,
yeah, that's fantastic.
That was
I mean-
hilarious.
So, do you have any braces of defense?
Oh god.
I know they're freaking expensive. All right, thought I'd ask.
are these the only
He
armor?
also provides you with explorers packs, like full explorers packs,
Ooh.
rations, bedrolls, etc., etc.
I
Good
do
to
believe that comes
know.
in the explorer's pack.
Yeah, like it has all that stuff.
That means I can stock on some bolts and shit. Nice.
Sweet.
Is there anything magical he's
Nothing. He's actually using. He says he ends up telling you that this is like basically the most he can spare. With the expansion.
and
It's
some
all right.
war on?
It's all right. Why exactly are you warring? We've been gone a while.
Well, our next push is going to be into Embrus. We're going to try to push back the undead horde.
That's great. Why did you push into Coronin to start?
We didn't push into Coronin.
Oh,
Well.
sorry. I lost track of things.
Gordon's doing really well.
My bad. My bad.
If anything,
Never
Coronin's
mind.
pushed more to us.
Yeah. I'll retract that.
We've
Any
pushed
idea-
more
Any
into
idea what's
Embrus.
been going on with Coronin, though?
All I know is their leader's gotten very aggressive in the last 6 months or so.
Damn it. I
Taking over parts of
will make
Minas.
a promise now. If I take over Gordon as planned, I hope to end this fighting, at least with you.
It's really interesting though, because the people of Zawaran don't necessarily recognize me as a demi-human. And they recognize Arranis as a demi-human as well. Therefore, his lorddom does extend technically into their realm.
Well.
Oh, yeah, for those of you who weren't aware, the king revealed himself to be an Aasimar.
Yeah.
Yeah, glowy wings and all.
Pretty awesome.
He's just a good tiefling.
I mean, sort of.
Kind of you. So, All right.
River's
Well-
kind of just looking around.
Well, we're probably gonna go to Torrentera. We have some business to tend to there. Might find some of the bits that got sold. That would be nice.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get the instruments back.
Also, I think we still have a dragon to kill there. So,
That would be the ultimate pressing circumstance.
yeah. So we'll take what we can for now. We'll keep you updated.
At the moment, we need to resupply. We need to resupply as only adventurers can.
Oh,
By
hold on,
fighting the
that
shit out
that-
of things.
passed out 1,000 gold total, or 1,000 gold
No,
to each
each.
person? Okay, cool.
Each.
So we each should have
1,500.
1,500.
Yeah.
You have a little over double what River has left then.
Well, I don't
You
need a
are
whole lot of
welcome
stuff,
to use.
so you are welcome to have some of mine as well. My cat's here.
You are welcome to use the teleportation circle, of course. I would suggest going and checking in with your wizard friend. And I'm not sure what else you would do in Torrentera.
I'm being pushed there for some reason. And I'm assuming it's because of the instruments.
Come to think of it, Zed. Aren't you from Torrentera?
Yes.
Very well then. I must get back to planning. Thank you all very much for coming in. You are dismissed.
Of course.
Thank you, King.
I take a bow.
Mhm.
A deep one, a formal one, a very formal.
Cool.
I will also.
River kind of just
Yeah,
Oh!
and I say like,
Yeah, this
as
gets-
on my way out, I say something along the lines of like, may the light of Arranis shine upon you.
Something, goodbye.
And may Bahamut's wings wrap you.
Have a good one while I'm gone.
Don't die.
Master, what are you up to?
I'm going to stay here. I'm helping the king plan his next move into Embrus.
Okay.
If you can keep them at that choke, that's a good spot for you guys.
I found that one of the best things is to line up a bunch of scorpions and then take your cavalry and kite them into the scorpions. No. I've been playing a shitload of Age of Empires lately.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah,
I like River's token.
alright.
me see.
Convert the elephant to Christianity.
So, how are we getting to Torrentera?
No.
Kane said something about a wizard.
I was hoping for a nice walk.
So even though we're not going to stop and shop, we can just spend the gold as we need on reagents and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, because I will do that later.
Yeah.
Let me double check in
Give it
if
a-
this
give it a in between.
I would like to know how much a new Sunblade would cost.
More than you have.
How much would a +2 longsword cost?
More than you have.
How much would a +1 longsword cost?
about what you have.
Where could I get Black Razor?
Oh, you have to kill a bunch of drow.
I would like to buy a more powerful weapon, and I know that I don't know what shops have. I don't know what blah blah blah. So I don't know if that's something you want to let me know, and I'll pay for whatever I decide. Or
I should definitely get like, at least a crossbow back.
You find that it's actually there's a lot of not many people have much of anything in terms of magic items. A lot of it's been going towards the war effort.
What about mundane items? Can I just like buy a hand crossbow?
a +1
Yeah,
longsword at least. Does anybody have a +1 longsword?
I don't think. Mike, did you hear him?
No, I don't think anyone has a +1 longsword.
You hear-
immediately available.
You feel a little tug at your clothes,
Yes, sir.
Mavarax. And River just reaches forward, grabs the pommel of your blade, and casts magic weapon on it.
I can also do that, but thank you.
Oh.
I think.
And he waddles. He just like walks away.
Yeah, I can also do that. But I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I know that takes up a spell slot though, and it's important. Yeah. I understand the ways of magic. That's all I'm saying.
So do you spend your night in the city?
I am not on a good pace with him.
Oh yeah, changing it up.
So do you wish you spend your night in the city, or are you going to immediately go ahead and...
I'd like to spend the night in the city.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's all my
It's been a
fault.
long day.
But I've gone through most of my spell slots.
All right. So, night comes.
Stab River in his
Next
sleep,
morning?
going, I'm the only one with spells and blades here.
What? I would have already died then. I have spells.
Oh no, you have divine spells. It's fine. It's different.
Oh, okay, I got you.
All right, you wake up.
Eldritch Smite.
Christ.
Oh
Uh,
shit!
What?
We were in such a rush, like all of us, like that we stopped, that we didn't do the Hadar was going to be at River's Keep, Wind River, to talk with us.
Well, I mean, he has to travel, and we did teleport here,
We said
So-
3 days.
so it's been one day.
We traveled to Wind River Keep, which was 3 days.
Oh right. Oh, okay. We traveled there first.
Yeah, we did
Yeah.
travel there.
We just didn't do. We just everybody
skipped the
had
RP.
events.
Just send him another message going, okay, we're gonna be a while. We're heading towards you eventually.
Yeah, just send him another message. Let him know we're heading towards
Or
Torrentera.
I can do that. I can do that later with Mike.
Yeah.
We both. I guarantee we both missed that.
River poached Aera's
Oh, yeah.
beak.
Hello?
Friend thinks we're moving. Let's go.
Huh? Oh,
Let's-
yeah. All right, thank you. Sorry, I got a little intoxicated last night.
Just leaves.
What?
Fatty one.
So you
Yeah.
use your teleportation circle and head to Alienor.
I don't have that
Mhm.
sequence. Do I get that sequence?
I think it was given to us.
Yeah, it was given to you by the king.
Okay.
Where is that?
So once again, you appear in Alianor's, and all of a sudden,
Oh god.
Oh, I thought I changed that. God. It's you guys again.
hello. I'm a call.
Pretty sure I set the alarms not to go off for you. How weird.
All right.
All right.
I'll have to adjust that some more.
We have a new traveling companion. That might have been why they went off.
Friend.
Possibly.
River.
Oh, it's a
Yes.
Tabaxi. How lovely.
Cat. He's a kitty cat. Hey, dance.
Oh, hello, yes. Hi. Hello.
Does he dance? Do you dance? Aera said that you dance.
I bet he does.
Do you dance?
No.
You know, for a Fey touch such as
Great.
yourself, you're certainly odd.
You
Directed at Vernon.
Yeah.
I'm just testing to see if my dice come back. And
Oh yeah, I don't see your dice.
yeah.
Oh.
No.
I didn't see
Your
that.
dice are
I see 'em.
gone.
No dice. No.
No dice.
I see the dice.
And at
No.
last I see the dice. That's like the
Let me
fox.
turn off. I don't know if this left.
Okay, so why are you in my home now?
We're just going to pick up all of our shit
Oh, there
from
it is.
your
Oh, there it is.
friend,
I don't have a friend.
your enemy.
Okay, Mike, what are they talking about?
You know how there's that whole thing you have going with balance?
Sort of, yeah.
Well, there's another guy out there who's basically like everything needs to just not be unbalanced.
Like your
Oh.
your opposite person.
Well, no, this is like out of character. I, as a player, do not know what this is.
Yeah.
Okay, so does my character know about this guy?
You've heard of him, but you
Okay.
haven't really been paying much attention to him. He's like, "Notice me, senpai," and you're like, "What? Go away."
He's like
the
Syndrome!
wizard.
Okay, so there's another wizard like myself, except he wants to sow chaos instead of balance.
Chaos.
Oh,
Also, he bought and stole all of our shit.
interesting.
So we're going to get back. And we just hopped over to you because you were closest.
Let me see if I can find him. One moment.
Ooh.
Hopefully he doesn't have the same protections I have up, but we'll see what we see. Yes, I do have this prepared today. How lovely. Lovely for us. Let's see. I'm gonna cast... Wait, do I know this like guy's name or anything?
We
You
knew
don't
his
know his
name, didn't we?
name necessarily. You know of him.
Okay, so this is like secondhand knowledge, basically, so boom. I'm
Yeah.
gonna cast Scrying. There, I see the dice now.
Hey, I see the dice.
So he has unless he can't be targeted by this.
So I can see the dice when you roll for Throkk, but not for River.
Oh, that's just my player name in this game.
All right. You kind of tune it in a little bit, and then the image goes fuzzy.
Must have wards up against Scrying. Unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
But he's somewhere here in Torrentera?
Yeah, apparently.
Let's see here. Would I know of any settlement, or like, not settlements. I need to see the world map real quick.
The last you've heard of him, he was somewhere near Montriarch.
Okay, so yeah, if you head, what's that, like north, what? Yeah, northwest a little bit.
Yeah,
You should run into him. He's a little bit before Arc last I heard.
Okay. Sorry to bother you, especially with all your fancy alarms you've got set up.
Oh no, that's fine. I just have to adjust it because there's a new player amongst you.
Yeah, little Kit Kat right here.
Tic Tac and Kit Kat. I like it.
Yeah.
As you hear his tail just slam on the floor.
Is that good or bad? I can never tell.
I don't know. It could show a sign of aggression or a sign of happiness. You can never tell.
Tell.
Alright, I'm gonna.
I slam my tail in the ground in response. But
I
mine
slam my
makes
tail
a
in the
louder
ground.
thud.
River has a big grin on his face now as he looks at you.
Ah, he's
Wait,
happy.
hold on. I slam my tail on the ground as well.
Zed, what are they doing?
He's
I honestly
honestly-
have no clue.
He's honestly searching Vernon for a tail.
I have a tail.
You have a tail?
I have like a unicorn tail.
Oh, you do. That's right.
Yeah, it's like a lion, like a the majestic unicorn tail.
If River's tail goes, Mavarax's tail goes.
Mine is essentially like sweeping the floor.
You're weird.
They were doing it first.
You're weird.
And then he was just very thrown off.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, he never noticed the unicorn tail.
Ah, yeah, got a lot of weird sorts around here.
So, what's next?
We're gonna go to Montriac and find the guy who took all our shit, and we're gonna get it back.
Okay.
Unless there's something else.
No.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna expedite this a little bit.
Yeah.
You travel towards Montriarch. And as you're traveling through the area, you hear that this guy doesn't actually stay in one place.
Damn it.
His castle, like he lives in a giant castle that has legs.
Towel. It's Howl, guys.
Mhm.
Our stuff
And
got
it just
stolen by
moves
Howl.
around.
Oh my god.
Nah, it's the castle of Baba Yaga.
So you figure continuing
No.
on to Montriarch.
It's not
Would
the
be-
fucking chicken hut. No.
Chicken Castle.
No.
Chicken Hut.
That'd
Chicken
be
Hut.
fucking great.
Chicken Hut.
Baba Yaga.
God damn it.
Chicken
Dancing
Hut.
out of Baba Yaga.
Chicken
Yeah.
Hut.
Okay,
So
so
you actually end up in Montriarch. Well, in Montriarch. It's a giant gate is blocking your way of actually entering the city proper.
That's new. Stand behind me. Let me do the talking.
Okay.
Are there any guards?
Oh yeah, there's guards.
I'll get their attention.
what time of day is it?
It's like midday.
Jill,
And the guards kind of look down at you like, what do you want?
I've come to see your boss.
He thinks he's gonna see him. Funny. Go away.
Tell him it's Zed.
Oh.
Do I recognize either of them? Are these like razor whips that I've seen before?
These are not razor whips.
Darn, I was hoping that they would be so I could like call them out by name so they know I'm not bullshitting.
The plot.
They
thickens.
kind of look at each other, and one of them leaves and just takes off.
Hmm.
So, what was that, Zed?
We'll see soon enough.
All right, that's
I didn't know your past here was like that.
Very
Um,
good.
After about 5 minutes, the doors open, and you are led through the gates into the city proper. All around the area, you see people living in absolute filth and squalor. Wandering around, people who their skin is plastered to bone. They have not eaten, they have not drank in days. They are haggard, dirty, filthy, covered in sores and marks and scars. They see you and practically latch onto you, begging for food and water and safe haven. And as soon as they do so, someone pulls out the guard that's leading you. Actually, takes out this long whip that's covered in blades.
I'm gonna grab
And-
his wrist. Not harm my people. Instructions are to bring me to Hagar now.
Ew.
He spits. He's filthy peasants.
Peasants.
What the shit?
You're led through the village square where you see multiple bodies hanging from nooses, swaying gently in the breeze. The streets are made out of uneven cobblestone. There's filth and rats, just piles all over the place. The people wander by and cry and wail and scream in agony as they're beaten and oppressed. The buildings are crumbled and barely keep out the elements. And as you approach further and further into the city, you notice less and less of that until you reach a second set of gates. And you're let in, and it's a completely different city. Tall, elegant buildings, people strolling about, having just a grand old time, all dressed in elegant robes and things like that. Not a person, not a filthy person in sight. Everything is well kept and clean, and it smells pleasant. You also notice that they're wearing the same outfit. The same outfit that the guard is wearing. And finally, you're led to the doors of City Hall. And that is where we will end tonight.
My gosh! Wow!
Oh, just wait until you guys hear the thing that I have prepared.
I'm looking forward to it. I saw that look on your face.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
Now I gotta build that encounter.
Oh boy!
You've had over 2 years to build this encounter.
I know, but I didn't know when you guys were gonna actually be here.
Oh,
Kyle, River's adorable, and I want to protect him always.
Too
I
bad
hate
he's
him.
gonna be in the front
I hate
lines.
I hate him. He's not Throkk. I hate him.
Well,
He's not Throkk. I
This
don't
is
like
I'm
him.
gonna-
this is in
I'm
character.
gonna-
Mavarax hates change. Or
I'm
Zeus
gonna
hates change.
I'm gonna call him Kit Kat.
I love change. Mavarax does not like change.
Okay, I didn't know what the distinction was.
I would
So
play a different
originally-
character every
Gosh,
session.
The whole thing with Mavarax and as Throkk was leaving was just like
These sessions, man. No, originally, you guys want to know what was originally supposed to happen? You guys were supposed to go to Embrys, get to like here, and then Zed was going to like have this heartfelt confession about Montriarch
Mhm.
and needing to go back there, and you were gonna sail straight to Montriarch and fucking take care of that.
That's
But
when we
then
first
you
spawned the
guys got-
Mummy Lord thing all those years ago.
Yeah,
God.
and then you guys got sidetracked with something or other.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Headed
you know, a
back
little
to
thing called
Railden.
a little thing
And
called
it's just-
newborn.
Oh no, that came even later than that.
Yeah, this was like our first time in Embrys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what you're talking about.
Just
oh yeah,
just
that.
after we defeated like the army, the next plan that I had made was that okay, we're basically at the tip here. We're gonna just sail over to Montriarch. I'm gonna finish my business. But no, that didn't happen.
we waited
This
like a
poor
year
man
for
has been
it.
dragged around this continent.
And then
Oh my
there's seven.
gosh.
And then there's seven.
Yep, and then there's me who didn't get in touch with my
Oh.
deity until 2 years into the campaign, and we still haven't dealt with anything that has to do with
And
Corrin.
Mavarax, don't you worry.
And I
you are
haven't
gonna
heard
be able to
anything
deal with
from
it.
Nyasa.
There's a reason for that.
I know, and it makes me mad.
You are gonna get like a whole. You guys realize that like I do this in like
Out of
you get
love.
little bits, and then there's just a whole like boom. So
Oh,
that
yeah,
it,
no.
like
That place is guarded by like ancient of ancient red dragons. Like they thought he was dead. Ancient red dragon. I assumed we found out at least. But I was just like,
Oh, wait.
oh shit, this is gonna be awful to go in. Oh no, somebody's
All right.
gonna die.
No problem.
but yeah, this is what we've been doing.
Convincing that like I actually should sleep in for another hour.
Boy.
If I get it, you feel the truth
And
me
that's what's gonna happen.
Mike, are you happy with Are you happy with River?
I'm happy with River. I'm happy with this campaign. I always look forward to playing with you guys. It is like the highlight of my week sometimes. Honestly, with just
Oh,
you guys make it. It's one thing to have a good game, but it takes good players to have a really good game, and I feel like you guys are good players and make this a good game.
It's a good game.
Right.
I made wider
Especially
facial
because we can-
expressions.
Huh?
I said I made wider facial expressions this session. Character growth.
I really like that little moment of this razor whip was just about to fucking beat this person. You just grab him by the wrist and go, no.
It's good.
Like, not even like a, I'm going to stab you now, but more of like a, you will take me to Hagar.
It was good. It was good.
yeah.
Like, that shows so much character, like, development and depth.
Yeah, but
Because
Throkk still would have tried to cleave him in half.
Zed from session 1 would have fucking just shanked him
Ching, ching.
and have been done with it.
We'll find our way.
Show.
I know where it is. Let's go.
Basically.
Alright. Well,
I do hope to one day play Gideon again.
We will see what happens to Gideon. And you and I will have to talk about what Gideon would have done when all this shit started going down.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, I already know what Throck's probably going to be doing. The Master of Spirits said he had a mission for him eventually, so that can be Throck's training montage.
I forgot what the fuck that mission was. No, I remember what that mission was supposed to be. That was supposed to be the thing that helped you unlock your higher level barbarian powers.
The not the totem beast, not the aspect, but the final,
Yeah.
the third chunk.
Yeah, the totemic attunement.
Yeah.
But now it will be for reach level 14 because I specifically like this is back in like what session
4,
5?
something like that. Well, I mean, if we're honestly
probably-
we are close to 13. So if River sticks around, Throkk could theoretically go through this for.
Yeah, and get that done. It would be
Granted, it would be a different feature for the Xanathar's Ancestral
yeah,
Guardian.
it would be
now.
the Vengeful Ancestors.
Yeah. Reflecting, or not reflecting, but rebounding damage.
Yeah.
So, Mike, you and I are gonna have to get in touch about Gideon and about my trip into the forest.
Yes. Agreed. And I'm gonna have to speak with you too, Jim, about what was it? Something or other.
Hadar.
Hadar, right, yes.
Don't forget again.
Yeah, shoot me
Well-
a message. It's on you now.
Yeah.
I have to be responsible for another campaign.
Yeah, I know. Jeez. Oh god.
Speaking
All
of
right.
another campaign, Kyle, I gave you an open character sheet.
Thank you.
What's
boy.
the
No,
XP
this
for
is-
this one?
1,000 for role playing.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, that damn straight is 1,000 for role playing.
Hell yeah.
Got last
Getting
time.
there.
Jeez, you guys are killing me with this.
I can
Like I
smell
love
the
this.
level.
I love it so much, but you hurt my heart sometimes.
What
I
do
don't
we
want to go.
what do we need to get to 13?
120,000. We're at 109,800. 109,800 out of 120.
I want that 8th level. I want that 7th level spell slot.
Then we don't have to worry about teleportation circle.
I can just teleport.
Exactly.
I would like my umpteenth ability store improvement, please.